Crossovers, crossovers, crossovers. There are literally crossovers everywhere. You turn one direction, bam, there's another crossover. I have one word for crossovers, and that is death, which is what I feel on the inside when I realize that people like crossovers more than one of my all-time favorite car body styles. Sure, sedans are sleek and efficient, and trucks and vans have practical use. But I'm not talking about any of these. I'm talking about one of the most badass, efficient, and practical body styles of any car type. And I am talking about the wagon. Also called the Swagon, which can stand for many different things. Station wagon, or in our case, Subaru wagon or STI wagon. Do you get where I'm coming from? STI wagon, Swagon, station wagon, Swagon, Subaru wagon, Swagon. So anything, is just taking the S from the previous word and putting it on wagon to make it swaggin, While I don't condone the use of the word swag, I do know that it means cool, and that's all right with me. So yes, station wagons can be cool as hell. So I guess swaggin is a good word for them. There are many different and great wagons available today. The Audi RS6 Avant and the Mercedes-AMG E63S wagon are both only available in automatic transmissions. It just doesn't have that same connection to the road that a manual wagon does. And to quote a great automotive journal, there's nothing quite like a brown manual diesel wagon. And I know what you're thinking. Matt, please tell us about the manual wagons of old. Well, you are in luck because I love talking about manual wagons, and that's the point of this entire video. Manual wagons aren't a new thing. Station wagons were rightly loved back when boomers were the ones making the new car purchases. Let's look at some of the best manual wagons from the past. From Mercedes, you have the S124 at 300 TD. From Audi, you have the 100 Quattro, and in later years, the C4 S6. Don't even get me started on some of the old Swede wagons. From the timeless 245 to the glorious and downright dreamy V70R. And let's not forget the BMW M5 Estate, which looked every part of the sophisticated yet fast family hauler that many German bankers drove back in the 90s. And even in more recent times, the CTS-V wagon could be had with a manual, and a black-on-black version currently has a parking spot in my heart. Station wagons were looked at as just another part of the family, as a way of getting all family members and cargo safely from point A to point B. Families often spent entire summers in them. Ample size and usability meant road trips and extended weekend adventures could happen more frequently. Many people, even to this day, swear by having a wagon instead of a sedan or an SUV, and will continue to buy today's offerings. While there are manual wagon options available today, they're often gunked up by so many driver aids and technology that it actually creates a disconnect with the driver and the road, and actually ruins the down-to-earth nature of a station wagon. Too much technology in cars. Now that is a topic for another day. For someone in the market today for a wagon, you have a couple of options. You can go with the tried and true option, the CVT-only Subaru Outback. If a manual is what you're looking for in your wagon, Volkswagen offers a couple of options. The identical looking offerings, called the Golf Sport Wagon and Golf All-Track, can be had with a manual transmission. However, their 1.4 liter and 1.8 liter engines, respectively, do not provide much in the way of performance that many enthusiasts require. Here in the US, higher-end wagons such as Volvos, Audis, Mercedes, and BMWs often do not come in manual transmissions anymore. Look, for $25,000, you could get this EcoSport crossover or our 2010 special edition, limited run, limited production, beautiful STI wagon. It might not be as fuel efficient as the EcoSport, but what you lose in efficiency, you pick up in performance, as the STI certainly has more power. Both cars can handle light off-roading, with potentially even an edge going toward the STI. Hello, rally much? Because the STI does. While this is our first wagon, it 110% will not be our last. Every night, I lay in my bed awake thinking about what color the RS2 will be, or how glorious the 850R will sound as it blasts down these Appalachian roads. We look forward to showing you all of the great wagons that we can get our manual shifting hands on. Whether as reviews of friends' cars or as featured inventory pieces, we will try and show why we think everyone should love wagons again, and hopefully kill off crossovers once and for all. I know that won't happen, but a guy can only hope.